Hello everyone, this is a part 2 of set 1.2. Previously we have completed forms of the set. There are 3 forms of the set: descriptive form, tabular form and set builder form. Now we will learn the other types of set, okay, which is used. Okay, first of all is, wait a minute, yeah, first of all is the equity of two sets. If the elements of two sets are same, then the sets are equal. Means if there are two sets here, A and B, if the set element is same, okay, element is same, so these two sets are equal. Okay, so you will write it like this: A is equals B, okay, in simple terms. Then we have equivalence of two sets. What? Equivalence of two sets. Equivalency of two sets. Okay, equivalency of two sets. Equivalency of two sets. Okay, you have to let A and B as it is two sets. Then the number of elements of A and the number of elements of B are equal, so it will be equals to N A is equals to, sorry, N B. Okay, what does N stand for? N stands for number. Number. Equivalence of two sets means the quantity of elements, not the element, but the quantity of element in both sets are equal. We will know it as equivalence of two sets. Here, number and the set name. Okay, for example, let me give you an example. Here, A is having equivalence of N. A is equals to 5, means it has a quantity of 5 elements, and here 5. Okay, so the quantity is the quantity is Na. Okay, and here not only A can come, here any variable can come. Okay, so N stands for number. Now we will move towards our other topic, which is singleton set. What is that? Singleton set. Singleton set. Singleton set. What does singleton set means? A set having one element is called singleton set. One element. If a set has one element, we will know it as singleton set. For example, A is equals, then the bracket 2. One more example, B is equals C. So this is a singleton set that has only one element. Okay, that element could be anyone, any variable, any number. Okay, then we have finite set. Finite set. As I told you that yesterday about in the part 1, that about whole number and natural number. So natural number never stops, it goes on. Okay, it is a set having finite number of elements, means a number that we can count. For example, wait a minute. Okay, for example, A is equals 1 2 3 and then dot 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 dot, then 10. Okay, what does this set shows? If there is a big set, we can use finite set there. If the question is saying that you have to, if there is a question of a descriptive set that states that you have to state from number from 1 to 100 and you don't have a lot of time, so you will use finite set. Finite set, you will add 1 2 3 4 5, then dot dot dot, then 100. Okay, here finite set is used. Then there is infinite. Infinite set means a set that is unlimited, that can be never count. Like natural number, it starts from 1 2 3 and it goes on. Okay, it's never stops. So natural number is a infinite set. Now this is done, these 3 topics. Now we will move toward another topic that is known as subset. What is a subset? If all, for example, take a set A and set B. If all the elements of set A are present in set B, then set A is called subset of B. Before starting that, I have to tell that what is the sign of subset. The sign of subset is this, not this, like this. Okay, it is known as subset. Okay, for example, I am writing here B 1 2 3 4 and here A. Okay, so B, A is a subset of B because all the elements that B have is in A. Means A have 1 2 and B also have 1 2. So A is subset. A subset to B. This is subset. Now there are two types of subset. Okay, there are two types of subset. Before telling about the two types of subset, I want to know that there are that can of B there could be a lot of subsets. Then how to know that how much subsets can be there? So we will be using a formula to know the quantity of subset. We will use the formula 2n, where n is a number. Okay, what is n? N is a number. Sorry, n is a number of elements. Number. Okay, where n is a number of elements. For example, there are 4 elements in set B. So we will replace it 2 4. It would be 2 multiplied 2, 2 multiplied 2, 2 multiplied by 2, 2 multiplied by 2. Okay, 4, 8 and 16. So the subsets of B could be 16, will be 16. Okay, now we will learn about what is proper set and what is proper subset and improper subset. Okay, proper subset and improper subset. Let's start it. Okay, proper subset you can say is a normal form of subset. If A is subset and B is not subset of A, the A is called proper subset. For example, you can take example of this one. This was a proper. Okay, where the elements for there is A. If A has all the elements, if B has all the elements that A have, so it's known as proper subset. Now we will learn improper. Improper subset. For example, if the sets A and B are equal. Okay, for example, A is equals to 1 and 2 and B is equals to 1 and 2. If these both sets are equal with each other, so A is subset to B and B is subset to A. So this is known as improper subset. What is it known as? Improper subset. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you will give a subscribe, you will like and you will give a comment. Thank you for watching this video.